Everybody on the world stage knows that creepy, sleepy, sleazy, slimy, sloppy Joe is not an alpha male. He's never been. I don't care how much you try to make him the champ. He was never the champ. The dude shot for the title twice, long time ago. Never got to the big fight. This dude right here has always been the second dude. He's always been the hype man, the supporting cast member. Yeah. So now all of a sudden, he's supposed to be the man in his late 70s, and nothing about his body language is displaying that he's the man. No confidence, nothing. Throughout his whole presidency thus far, constantly asking folks where he should go, what he should do. He's constantly talking about, hey, I might get in trouble. That doesn't send strength at all or confidence. It could be because mentally he knows he's declining. But we're about to see some clips to show you a psychological evaluation of the difference mentally between a real boss and a paper-thin, fake, phony, see-through, synthetic boss. A real alpha male versus a beta. You know what? That's too high for him. I'm going to have to go ahead and give him Omega. Is Omega? Omega 1? Yeah, I think, okay. He's an Omega male. I don't even think creepy, sleepy can be thrown in there with beta. Betas would be offended if I was a beta male. I'd be, whoa, whoa, whoa. I know I'm pretty soft. Okay. But that dude, you're putting him in the category with me. Can we bump him down a little? So we're going to have to create a new category for softcore males. And that is maybe Omega. He's an Omega male. And I don't mean Omega sci-fi. I mean the last letter in the Greek alphabet. So guys, let's check in and see how he's projecting strength on the world stage. Now what's this? A meeting with Macron, the president of France? Are you kidding me? Look at this. Whoa. Body language. Look at him. Hands on him and everything. Now see? Off grid. I got a problem with this. Little teeny mini man is over here, got his hands on his chest, all up in his grill. You know what? Don't be disrespecting the president like that. Are you kidding me? First of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, these are some things that you don't do to an alpha man. One, you don't put your hand on top of their head. That's a sign of dominance. Two, you don't be touching them the whole time. You can't talk to me without thumping my chest and doing this. Right off grip, if I was creepy sleepy, I would be going, excuse me, hands off, bruh, all up in his face. And look at Joe. He's so submissive. You see those hands down low? Little teeny incy beanie yellow polka dot bikini. What is it? Patron, something for Flelone, Mushroom, Chalon, perfume, cologne, whoever. This dude right here, the French president, is all up in his grill. Hands on, touching his chest, hands on his shoulders. An alpha male don't take any of these, thumping the chest. I never forget, a young boy came up to me trying to talk to me, and the whole time he's talking to me, but he's thumping my chest. You think I was paying attention to him? No. You know what I was doing? Doing this, giving him the unspoken cue. Dude, don't be thumping my chest while you're talking to me. And he caught the hint. If you want to talk to me eye to eye, don't be looking at me, touching me, fondling me, and all that stuff. You are exerting complete dominance over me because you sense a wild, gentle woodland creature that's laying out in the forest somewhere, ready to be killed and eaten. So let's see how he dealt with a alpha male such as Trump. See if we can do the psychological evaluation. Okay, here's the G7. Okay, look at that, guys. They're all walking out. Yeah, let me get a close-up. Okay, no. So far, so good. Everything's cool. Look, this Macron, Patron, or whoever he is, he's shaking everybody's hand. Let's see what happens when he comes to Trump, guys. Okay, whoa. Okay, it almost got violent. Now, you see how Trump is handling Macron? Okay, snatched him in, turn that wrist down, make sure he understands who was in control. It was almost arm wrestling. He almost hit him with one of these. Then he snatched him in and pulled him in like, come here, little teeny, bitty man. Okay, now what else did he do? He pulled him in, he controlled it, turned it, and broke it down. And Macron went in, be gentle with me. But watch Macron try to, reestablish he's an alpha male, but really he's not. So, but, they coached him up. So let's see what he does. Okay, yeah. Now, y'all see that little man tried to hit Trump with the pat on the back. See, that's a sign of dominance. Hey, little buddy, yeah, a little tap on the back. But watch what the real alpha male does. There you go. That's how you deal with a leader from another country if you're alpha male. That's how you deal with them. You don't let them get you with the last pat. You don't let them hit you with the handshake where they're controlling it. Obviously, Joe Biden sitting over there like, hey, where is Joe's husband? I'm a little concerned. This little Frenchman's here threatening me. His whole body language was not impressed by Joe Biden at all. He was so comfortable, all up in Joe's face, looking up to Joe. That's the bad part. He's teeny-eeny. He's looking up to Joe like, yeah, man, you see what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? Thumping him. Then the little man tried the same crap with Trump, and Trump's like, squash that. Then you're going to hit him with the pat on the back, and Trump's like, you think I forgot, right, huh? There you go. Take one for the road, little man. Now, if you think that all of this psychological stuff is just bullcrap, look what it does in regards to Macron during the G7 with Trump. Now, look at this. Look at this wonderful crowd of leaders. And what do we see here? Oh, let's see. Okay. Who's that little guy over on the far right? Oh, that's Macron. That's Macron. Where's he going? Where's he going? All through everybody. Out the way. It's only a photo. What you doing? Excuse me. But who's that over in the end? Is that Trump? Is that the alpha male? Who wants to be next to him? Oh. Look at this guy's face like, are you kidding me? Brown nosing. Look at Putin. Look at Putin. All of these world leaders. Macron didn't go over towards any of them. Look where he went. All the way. Fought through that whole crowd, covered a whole bunch of distance just to get by the alpha male. Do you think that's what they're doing with creepy, sleepy, sloppy, sleazy, slimy Joe? No. No one's trying to be by him. Nobody needs a photo op with him. Why would you take a photo op with a raggedy gazelle that you caught that was already suffering on the middle of the Serengeti, and you done shot you a gazelle that couldn't run? There's no pride. You're not standing there with the prize with your gun like, you're only going to do that when it's a big prize. And this dude is no prize at all. Joe, look at this, guys. Here's a photo shoot with the Queen of England, and you got softcore Justin Trudeau with his pink tie, and Macron and other leaders, and then there's Creepy Sleepy. Let's see if Creepy Sleepy shows authority and dominance in this. Okay, look at all of them gathered around. Birds, that's nice. That's nice. Look at the Queen. Is she ever going to pass away? Not that I'm wishing death on her, but she is like 117 years old. I just don't understand it. I know right now her son's probably like, I would never become king. Mumsy just won't go. But anyway, let's continue. Here we go. Everybody's walking off. Who's bringing up the rear? Look at that. Look at Joe meandering about in the back. I need to follow people because I don't know where I'm going. If the birds could talk, boy, they would be like, this dude is the softest dude.
You think we should eat him? I mean, I know we're only sparrows and all, but, I mean, he looks pretty gentle. I think we have a go at him. Let's go ahead and invade that one in the back.
He looks like we could pick him off. Joe's meandering in the back of the crowd, looking like he's lost, head down. Oh, man, we're in trouble. But let's see how Trump handled it during the G7 amongst all of these powerful, powerful leaders. Let's see what happens. Okay, whole crowd of people, they're all walking up. But wait a minute, who is this? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. That's an alpha male. Did you see Trump come through like this? Get out my way. And then looked over at the one lady like, the point down. That's an alpha male. That shows that Trump is aware of psychological warfare. Not just what you talk about. Yeah, I told Gluten, the Vladimir Gluten, wait, the one guy from Russia, we're going to do stuff to him. Nobody cares about that, Joe. They have all been disrespecting Joe because Joe don't know how to exert a dominant presence. He's not an alpha male. Everything about him, when he was doing interviews back in the day where he's like, oh, I better not. They all sense this dude wants to be eaten. He wants to be put out of his misery. Here he is talking about Trump. Why can't he just act like a normal president? I mean, I better not. No, go ahead. No, I better not. Oh, I don't want to go too far. I'll go ahead and stop right here. Nothing about him. During his debates, he would always tap out. Oh, I'm taking up too much time. No, he wasn't taking up too much time. This dude was stopping because he ran out of gas. He didn't have nothing else to say. He was saving himself from himself. Now, here we go, another example. Let's see if he can redeem himself. Oh, look at that. So as Trump muscled through the crowd and became the dominant males, came through with the profile, pulled the shirt, the jacket, looked around like, yeah, I'm here. And then looked at her like, you, the point down. That right there shows I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Not one of them say, hey, man, where you going, dude? Don't be muscling yourself through it. And excuse me, nobody did that. They all parted like the Red Sea, and he came through and let everybody know I'm the boss. Boom, the champ is here. Now, here's the Queen of England. They're all taking a photo shoot. I'm sure that creepy, sleepy, sloppy, sleazy, slimy will be all up in the photo right next to her to show that we are the most powerful nation on the planet. Let's see where she shows up at. Okay, there's the Queen. Okay, yeah. The birds are there again. Wait a minute. I see Justin Trudeau, Macron, maybe the Japanese emperor. There's a lady from Germany. There's Boris. Everybody's talking to the Queen. Oh, God. Here we go. All the way down at the bottom. Here's Joe sitting on the end. I'm surprised the birds aren't in there before Joe. I'm sure the birds are like, Joe, move down. Move down. That's just great. Have been enjoying ourselves.
The guy you look at is just over there.
There we go. There we go. There's our president. There's our president way down at the end. Slumped over. I'm just glad to be here. I never thought I'd ever be in this position. Thanks, guys, for putting me in power. Because sure enough, I didn't get here myself. Can we get the birds involved to go ahead and, attack Joe? Get him off me. Get him off me. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. We go from being respected on the world stage to now looked at like we are some vulnerable animal that's ready for prey. Well, let's close on a good note and show how a real boss, a real alpha male handles himself on the world stage. This dude right here, what you're about to see, is President Trump, like a principal, and all of the students are world leaders. Even in this application, Trump is taking this opportunity to show dominance, to show I'm the world leader, and I'm looking at this dude who's disrespectful in the classroom, got the nerve to be sleeping. Let's see how Trump, in the midst of all these world leaders who are distracted, and Trump notices the one person that's doing the worst thing that you can do in a scenario like this. Here we go, yo. You already finished. This is my favorite Trump clip of all times. What? What's this? Somebody's catching some Z's?
La France salue avec respect et gravité les morts des autres nations que jadis elle a combattues.
That's my president. You see Trump? He can't even focus on what's being said. The dude after merci, oui. And the dude over here from Morocco or somewhere is nodding off. Didn't get enough sleep last night, burning the candlesticks on both ends, and supposed to be focused. And Trump sitting here can't even. He's sitting there like, I'm always in boss mode. I am always in fire this person. I'm surprised Trump didn't go, hey, tap him on his shoulder. Tell him he's fired. Get him up. Get him out of here. Okay. All right. I know I'm not his president, but for now I am. Get him out of here. He's disrespecting everybody. He couldn't even focus. That is why Trump is an alpha male. That's why he's a boss. That's why, regardless of all of these other quote unquote narratives and world leaders, they don't like Trump. If they didn't like him, they didn't like him because of things like this. They knew Trump was about business. They knew he was an alpha male and he was no pushover. They pretend to like Joe, but the whole point is, of course we like Joe. He does what we want. He stays out of the way. He's very weak. He's very, very soft-core. And he's bought and paid for by all of us. We know too much about Joe. He can't even pretend to be tough around us. So this is what we're looking at, guys. This is a wonderful depiction of the difference between an alpha male and a omega male. A new term. Joe done got his own category. He is now thrown in the category of an omega male. So now we understand Mr. T/Clubber Lang. Hey, woman. I bet you if Trump rolled up on the scene, Joe's husband would probably be like, oh, such a beastly man, but quite intriguing at the same time. I don't know what it is about him. That's right. Now, God bless y'all. God bless.